been a long time, friend. You've no idea the power I represent. It knows your story and how it ends.
Hi there, it's Claire here, and this is NME, and I'm here with Rebecca and Simon to talk about all things Mission Impossible. Dead Reckoning.
No wonder you're so cool. You work for the bloomin' New Musical Express.
Thanks, you guys, thanks. I wanted to ask you how it feels to return. Does it feel like getting the band back together when you come back to the franchise? What was it like?
I wish I was a musician. Can you imagine how cool?
We did have to just play the xylophone, and we were
just
like
played
a
the
band.
xylophone.
I heard.
It was phenomenal.
How did it go?
They had to take it from us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Forcibly.
but we're just so good. And it does feel like coming back together, doesn't it?
It does, because
it's like a family.
we see each other between films, but because we're all so busy, it's very rare. And like,
far too busy.
Yeah, we talk a lot on the phone and stuff, but
I come to your house for lunch.
you did
now
come to
and
my
then.
house. But the chance to hang out like day after day is always fantastic. And you know, I've been on these films for a long time. You've been on these films nearly 10 years. Particularly with me, Tom, Rebecca, and Ving. You know, when we all get in a room together, the four of us, it feels like the team. You know, so it's a lovely thing to reconvene.
I wanted to ask, because I'm always interested about what actors learn from each project and what they take into their real life. So working on Mission Impossible, just generally, what have you learned from that, and sort of how has that informed your actual daily lives or your real lives?
I think for me, moving into physical roles, I take a lot of what I learned from Tom, and it's not the actual physicality of a move, or it could be as well. Actually, I've done that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken liberated little moments thinking this worked really well. But it's how it's run, the professionality of holding a set and making sure everyone feels seen. I think that is super important. I don't do much at home. I don't walk home and go,
Don't you?
I see you.
Start sword fighting at
Husband.
home.
Yeah.
I
When's the dinner?
Come on, darling.
With knives, little tiny butter knives.
Kill a thymo, darling.
I had to defuse a nuclear bomb in Aldi. That was scary, but I'm glad I had the skill to do it. That whole place could have gone up.
What do you mean?
Making it up.
Oh, right, sorry.
Aldi
God,
me
yeah,
too.
that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really, you know, because Benji's skills are all
It wouldn't
quite.
have surprised me, though.
Yeah, well,
I
you know.
sat here waiting for it. I
me,
was like,
innit?
really? Did it happen?
Puzzle
My skill
solving
set.
Aldi, looking at the biscuits. Like,
Yeah.
what does this mean?
I use my phone a lot. That's quite Benji-ish. But I did learn to drive a boat, so I can do that in real life now.
But would you?
Yeah, when I'm on the Riviera in my flipping craft.
Yeah, that's what you own a boat.
Oh, hey, darling, I'm just going to, do my boat stuff. It's all right. Just doing my boat stuff today.
If anything happens to them, there's no place that I won't go to kill you. That is written.
So I know that, this film talks about technology possibly turning against us, but if we were in a real Skynet situation, would you join the robot uprising? Or would you just go, hey, you know what, enslave me and I just want to live a nice, happy life?
I mean, absolutely not. I'd not go for the second one.
Would you?
No, I would not go enslave me and do with I as you wish.
Oh yeah, we'd probably.
I think
just,
you have to mould into it and find who you are in the new
We'd form a
environment.
ragtag group of rebellious sort of humans who'd fight the robots and eventually
We'd
conquest.
we'd find the rogue robot.
Oh yeah, and then we'd make him
And
one of
we'd,
us.
yeah,
Yeah.
high five, miss it. Woo!
I love it, and I'm now envisaging your special weapons as like just cutlery. I don't know, like
Yes.
butter knives, spoons,
Anything to
Anything.
hand.
anything to hand.
Usually,
like that.
all you need is a Benji who can disarm with a little code.
Ethan, what's your objective? What's your ultimate objective?
Your life will always matter more to me than my own.
Rebecca, you mentioned that doing anything with Tom is insane. He's an insane sort of guy. I wanted to ask, what have you observed, apart from chopping his salad very small, into very small pieces, have you observed about Tom that is strange, insane, a bit quirky?
When I mean insane, I mean the way he maneuvers and trains, and he's constantly on, right?
Yeah.
And when he's not on, we don't really know about it because I don't really ask about it. You know, we all have characters and different sides, and we share some,
He's
or
never
we don't
not
share
on.
some.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
He's so, when we're at work, which is when we tend to spend most of our time together, he's on it the whole time, you know. But he is also just a guy.
But then he's just a guy. He's just a part of us.
And there's the Tom that everybody sees, and then the Toms that we know. But also that part of him is also very real, the Tom that people see. He's just, you know, he's a one-man
Really good, yeah.
movie-making machine.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.
Finally, because this is NME, I wanted to ask you a music question. So, does anything come to mind in terms of when you were filming, what bands or albums you would listen to whilst filming in between takes?
Yeah,
That's
Rage
a
Against the
good.
Machine.
I remember discovering when Wet Leg broke, and they had that big moment last year. I was going for a wig fitting, and I was listening to their album, and I listened to that a lot over that summer when we were shooting.
Wet Leg.
Wet Leg.
Yeah,
I love them.
Dry Hand was a great one.
No, but they're real.
No, of course they are.
By the time I got to Glastonbury last year, they'd already outgrown the stage they'd been booked on.
So quick, it's bonkers.
And so the little park stage at Glastonbury was just, I'd never seen any stage so full, because they should have been on a different stage by that time, because they got so big. Anyway, I love those girls and those boys. And also I listen to a lot of John ×2. Those guys.
Nice. What about you?
I mean, literally, I feel like a Stone Age human being
No,
next to you.
You don't like the pop, do you? Don't like pop music?
I'm more
No,
of a
I don't.
metal.
Remember?
I'm more of a metalhead
Are you?
myself. Yeah.
Metallica wrote a song for Mission
I
Impossible
like
2, you know.
Metallica. Yeah,
I'm
did
like
you know
more
that?
System of a Down. Kind
Oh,
of.
my
also
wife
want
used
to
to
hear-
work with them.
Yes.
Did you think that's go for it? Do you want to know something else?
Yes.
Should we do the Morse code information that we were told?
Oh, this is an amazing fact.
Yeah.
Go on.
You say it.
Well, I think you will say it better, and then I'll learn for the next time.
Well, Dave from Dermot and Dave, an Irish radio show, told us that when Layla Schifrin wrote the original
I'm just about
music,
to take over. I can
the
find
theme,
myself going. No, go.
that it's dun dun two dashes dun
Dun,
dun
dun.
2 dots M I.
I.
No.
Stop it, it's true.
Absolutely true.
Thank you very much for sharing that with me.
Isn't that fantastic?
Just
And
credit Dermot and Dave.
Thank you. And honestly, good luck with the movie. It was so fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.